take number fucking 35. I'm what's going on, guys? I'm Garrett. This is Walker.
This is the first video of our new YouTube fitness channel, W.A.G Fitness. Today we're just going to talk about, some basic things. We're really just going to talk about breakfast for now, kind of introduce ourselves, what we know about weightlifting, what our activities are that, keeps us going, and really our results, we'll say within just the last 7-8 months of us actually going together and lifting weights, actually trying to make improvement in both strength gain and actually putting on mass.
So, like we said, introductions. I'm Garrett. We're gonna try and make this quick. So I've been playing soccer competitively for 10 years of my life. When I was younger, now I skateboard every day. I play any sports that I can, and I've been actually lifting weights, trying to gain muscle for like a year. When I started out, the last time I weighed myself 2 years ago, I was at 135. After about a year, I believe I'm at about 150. So I've gained a little bit.
I mean, you have to understand, Garrett's only about 5'10" to 6 feet in that range, so he's pretty tall, and he has a very slender build. So for him being 150 and being about 5'10", he's not gonna be big. But if you were say 5'5" only and 150, he would look a lot more fuller because there's less range to cover.
Introduce yourself, my dude.
So I'm Walker. I've been playing sports all my life, on and off. Same with Garrett. I played basketball, baseball, soccer, all of them. Basketball is really my main sport now, so I'm always playing, and it's really high aerobic exercise, so it means I'm burning a lot of calories all the time. So naturally, I am a slender guy. I'm about 6'3". When I was in high school playing basketball, I only weighed probably about 160. I was only maybe 6'1". I've grown a little bit since then, but in that time, I weigh about 172 now. About 6'3", so I'm still not big. I'm still a slender guy, but I still put on a lot of muscle, actual lean muscle weight, and have seen drastic increases in just the way I can lift. And we'll go more into it in another video. The difference between
more videos.
Yeah, we have plenty of them to come, functional strength versus lifting strength and how they're different. And just a super quick example.
All right, anyway,
is picking stuff up to put it away. That's functional strength. Just lifting weight like this. That's lifting strength. Two different things.
Anyway, let's talk about eating really quick. Eating habits, first of all.
Oh yeah, say with eating.
What should you eat?
Say with eating.
Basics.
Yeah, basics. If you're trying, we'll say losing weight. If you're trying to lose weight, have something in the morning that's high in protein, low in calories. Perfect example, literally a protein shake. Gives you 20 grams of protein. You can get tons of them with 100 calories only.
Eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs too.
Yeah, and eggs. They're gonna make you feel full for a few hours, and you'll actually be taking a lot less calories in versus your regular morning drive to McDonald's and get an Egg McMuffin, which has 400 calories in it alone, and you're hungry again 30 minutes later because they are empty calories, which we'll also go over in another video. If you are trying to put on weight and not lose weight, I would say you need to eat not only protein with your breakfast, but you need a lot of carbs as well, and this is when you can have eggs, potatoes, some chopped up peppers in there, and that's a really good breakfast for actually putting on, gaining weight. It's healthy, it gives you energy, and you got to keep eating though. That's the thing about when you're gaining weight. You got to eat every 2 to 3 hours and kind of bulk up before you go to sleep, because then you don't eat for about we'll say 6 to 10 hours depending on how long you sleep. If you are just trying to maintain weight, just chop out the potatoes. Just have eggs and peppers. They'll give you protein, give you some calories. It'll be good through the day. Honestly, you might even lose a little weight too, depending on what you eat throughout the rest of the day.
So the long-lasting energy you want to remember is the protein. You want to get protein; it'll keep you going. The carbs are good. But carbs burn off quick. So
carbs are sprinter, proteins are long-distance runner. If you can think about it, pretty much.
Exactly. So don't fill up on carbs. They'll give you quick energy. It's good for quick energy. You're gonna burn it off quick, and then you're gonna be done. The protein, it's gonna last longer. It's gonna be there.
And this also, we'll get into it more. This will change depending on your days when you're actually lifting weights and days when you're not. And days when you're not lifting weights, stick more to protein, things like that. If you eat a lot of carbs, a lot of pasta, you're gonna be groggy and tired and
Anyway, so the point that I wanted to get across, last point we're gonna make today, is me personally, I work a full-time job, and I'm not a morning person, and I have morning shifts. I'm up at 7 to 8 5 days out of the week, and a lot of the times I don't have time to cook an egg, to make some food, because I'm not very good at waking up, and I will sometimes wake up at like 10 to 20 minutes before I gotta go to work.
And then that's where his protein shake comes in.
Doesn't give me a lot of time.
Because he's running out the door, throws it in his water bottle, shaking, he's going through it, drinks it on the way to work,
and
give him some energy.
I'm sure a lot of people out there are just like me, where they're not that great at waking up, hitting that snooze button. One of the biggest things, but you still need that breakfast. You need something to get you going, to wake you up. One of the biggest things that I like to do is I like to do a peanut butter and honey sandwich. Peanut butter is really good,
and this gives you a lot of carbs and proteins in those nuts.
And this is for people like that don't have a protein shake, because I would recommend a protein shake, to be honest. But like the peanut butter will give you a little bit of protein. I would suggest doing honey instead of jam, because the jam is loaded with nice sugar, whereas the honey is a little bit more natural, and it's not gonna give you as much sugar. But that's what I like to do when I wake up 10 minutes before I gotta go to work. I take 5 minutes to make a peanut butter and honey sandwich, and dip out, eat that shit on the way.
I mean, really some of the biggest things about just being healthy, like even if you're trying to lose weight, you still need to eat. Like I've heard a lot of people say, like when they're trying to lose weight, they're like, yeah, I just skip breakfast. And don't get me wrong, throughout high school,
breakfast is the most important meal
I didn't eat,
to be honest.
Yeah, it's because usually when you have breakfast, unless you stay up all night, so you have a really messed up schedule, you haven't eaten or drink any water, anything for about 8 hours usually. So when you wake up, you may not feel hungry, but I guarantee once you start eating, like doing breakfast consecutively, it's going to be a lot easier. Where sometimes in high school I'd wake up and no, I don't want breakfast, but I'd still like eat at least a banana headed out the door. Give me something to start off the day.
So anyway, we're going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching the first video, the intro video. We're going to be doing a lot of videos. If you have any questions, comment, like, subscribe.
We're coming out with another one this week.
Ask us questions if you have any questions for us. We're always learning, but we do have a lot of knowledge that I believe we can bestow upon you.
Yeah, if you have certain questions you want to know, like, just email us. Let us know which ones those are, and we'll discuss it. Like, I know next week, or coming up later in the week here, I think we're just going to talk about some of the show muscles, some of the things that are the basic foundation of, we'll just start with men even, what they want.
And we're going to go through hydration, but we'll throw some other stuff in there if you guys would like us to.
So go ahead and rate, comment, subscribe, and send us an email.
Peace out. Till next time.